will do my best. And if you also do your best to the beautiful country that you live in, then all of us are going to contribute our quota fair and squarely. This is How Do You Do Your Business with Quincy. I am your host, Quincy. Good morning to you, Saraya Israel. I know that you are listening. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good morning to you, my beautiful listeners, family, and friends. I greet you this morning. How are you doing? I believe everybody is doing well. Wherever in this world that you are listening to the sound of my voice, I greet you. How is everything? I believe everything is going well. Very soon we will be on Facebook. My producers are looking into that, and I will let you know so that you can see us live in the studio, talking to you live. Today, I will bring to you exciting topic alongside some instrumentals and music that you will love. So tell me, I want you to join in the conversation. Talk to me about what you are hearing. Bring in your own, suggestions. Tell us, what are we doing right and what needs to be improved. We are open for feedback. Tell us, because we are doing this to encourage each other. This is for you, for your motivation. I am doing this to motivate you as well as motivating myself. I am doing this for my learning as well as for your learning. So, one will ask, what is the topic for today? Today's topic is emotional intelligence. Yes, emotional intelligence. What does it mean when you say that someone is an emotionally intelligent person? To be an emotionally intelligent person, you should be able to have control of your own emotions. If you have control of your own emotions, then you will be able to do the same to the other person next door, to your family member, to yourself again, and also to everybody, to everyone that you work with. That is that is what is going to show that you are actually an emotionally intelligent person. You are able to control your emotions and being able to recognize your own emotions and evaluating them alongside your friends and your family. The topic we are going to discuss this morning: emotionally intelligent people. So I want you to stay tuned, listen to this music or instrumental, and I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. Oh, yeah. I don't want to lose the good thing that I've got. 'Cause if I do, I will surely lose a lot. 'Cause your love feels better than any love I know. What's like thunder, lightning, the way you love me is frightening.
without you, I can't take no chance. You got me feeling, baby. Baby, I'm in a trance. Cause your love feels better than any love I know. It's not thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I better not. Oh, whoa, baby. It's no secret that woman feels my loving cup. But she feels, oh, yes, that you, that I got enough. Just one touch from her. You all that you know it feels so much. Just like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I better knock, 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 knock on wood. Baby, better knock on wood. Oh yeah, think I better knock, knock, knock on wood. Think I better knock, knock, knock on wood. Think I better knock, knock, knock on wood. You got to knock, knock, ooh, you got to knock, knock, ooh, knock, 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 ooh, you got to knock, 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 ooh, you got to knock, 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 ooh, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, you got to second, you got to feel it, ooh, oh yeah, think I better not, not on the wood. Think I better not on the wood. Think I better not on the wood. You got to knock, knock, ooh. You got to knock, knock on the wood. Knock, 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 knock on the wood. You got to knock, 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 ooh. You got to knock, 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 knock on the wood. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to second, you got to feel it. Ooh, you got to knock, you got to second. Ooh, knock, 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 knock on the wood. You got to knock, 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 knock on the wood. You got to knock, 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 knock on the wood. Oh, yeah. So you got to feel all I will be. And then you got to feel all I will be. You got to knock, you got to take it on the wood.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Wherever in this world that you are listening and watching me live from Facebook, my name is Quincy, and you are listening to How Do You Do Your Business with Quincy. Today, the topic for discussion is emotionally intelligent people. Are you an emotionally intelligent person? Let me know from you. I have seen you, Saraya Israel. Thank you for joining our Facebook Live today. Good morning to you too. Thank you all who have joined this morning's show. Good morning, Nana Yabua. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining today's show. Without wasting much time, we are going on and telling you what we are bringing to you this morning. What are some of the signs that you can see from the emotionally intelligent people? Emotionally intelligent people embrace change. Change is inevitable. That's what they say, isn't it? It is part of life. If you look at your own self, remember when you were born. You can actually remember when you were born from day one, isn't it? But then growing up, you can really see the changes that you have gone through from a baby to become a toddler and even going to school. You go to preschool, from preschool, you go to reception, from preschool you go to nursery, from nursery you go to reception, and from reception you go to primary one, and then you proceed from there. That is a change. We go through changes every day, but because of the way our brain is wired, sometimes we all resist change. Yes, it is natural. But if we are able to find ways and means to, welcome change, then it is going to help us to actually achieve our goals and get there, get to our destination, get to where we want to get to. That is what I want to bring to you this morning. This show is called How Do You Do Your Business? We want to know about how you do things. Your personality itself actually amount to what you can do. What is it that you can do? It all depends on you. Whatever your emotions, whatever you feel, it all depends on you. You have control over your own self. For you to be able to control other people's emotion, it's all about you. Remember, you need to love yourself before you love other people. So if you do not love yourself, how can you love others? That is the question. If you do not love yourself, how can you love others? So, love yourself to be able to love others. Love yourself to be able to embrace change. Do not shy away from change because it is going to help you to progress and succeed. So, that's my motivation to you this morning. Change is inevitable. Resistance will come because that is how your brain is wired. That is how my brain is wired. However, we can do this. We can do it together. As humans, instinctively, we are wired like that. But then, if we try to overcome this instinct that says, hey, don't go near the change, you will go near it and you will succeed. So that is number one sign you need to see. If you are able to adapt to change, if you are able to accept change, and if you are able to do something about it, then my sister, my brother, I can bet that it is well with you and it will go well for you. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are able to adapt to change, you can be sure that you will succeed in your area of expertise. You really need that to grow. It is very important we do that. Also, if you are an emotionally intelligent person, you need to have self awareness. A strong sense of self awareness is very, very vital to our growth as entrepreneurs. If you are an entrepreneur or you work for some people, somebody, you need that self awareness. You need to be aware of your own weaknesses. You need to be aware of your own strength. What is it that you are lacking? What is it that you want to achieve? What is this that you need help with? If you are able to identify what you really need, then you can be sure that, okay, I didn't know how to do ABC. That is the identification thing. Being able to recognize what you need and identify what you need. So when you identify that, it is then that you can solve that problem. It is then that you will find a way to overcome that obstacle that is, impeding your progress or standing in between your progress. You do that, and you can be rest assured that the rest will follow. So be able to identify who you are. Be able to identify your moods. When we talk about moods, is when you are happy, whether you are happy, you are sad or not. So that's the mood, the emotions that you go through. That is what we are talking about. If you are able to identify that this works for you best, you know how to do ABC, or you don't know how to do CDE, then you find a way to work at it. Is it something to do with you going to school to get the skills that you need? Are you a seamstress? Are you a hairdresser? What is it that you do? What occupation do you do? What profession are you in, or do you want to be in? Do you actually need a mentor to help you to progress? You need somebody to support you along the line. If you are able to identify that, that is what is called self-awareness. Being able to identify your needs, your wants, and that thing that will help you to progress. I want to give you another music. I don't want to be talking. I don't want to bore you because it's a mixture of music and learning. As you have heard, some people are itching to bring their messages, so I will just open the phone lines. Are you an emotionally intelligent person? Who are you? Do you see these two traits that I have mentioned this morning in you? Let me hear from you. You can bring your message on the Facebook. Please like us, share us, share so that other people will get to listen to us and will learn from what we have to say. If you have any topic and you want us to treat, just drop us a message and we will do justice to that. So you can also call the studio lines. The lines are 0203 735 8820 or 0203 286 0185. And you can also WhatsApp us on 0778 793 9958. Bring your messages and we will read it for you live and colored. No black and white. So we are going back to our music. Have a lesson.
Adewa yemi wa mare wa kabi. Adewa yemi wa mare wa kabi. Iya bibia, naso wasisa unyama jamu hapo. Ada yapa, sisa upana mitumi kapra. Yawa dada unu, unu ngwana mika bibia. Nesa bota, unyami adonti, menyami atisewu. Eba maba uwusu. Nini achewo, sana gaziti, nino nyami Akoso asewa, adi awaye mi wa mare wa kami. Akoso asewa, adi awaye mi wa mare wa kami. Miyo bibia, nansu wasisa wunyama jam wako. Odo ye diampa, etise ukwa na mitumi takwa. Ye wada da unu nko na mi kambibia. Mesi apote, ujami ajonti, menya de etise wu. Eka ma bo unsu, nini ni nyina wo. Sana ya didi, mini onya mi she wuda. Sana ya didi, mini onya mi she wuda.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We really appreciate your time with us. Did you enjoy the music? So, we are going to our third point. As an emotionally intelligent person, you need to show empathy. Are you empathetic? Do you see that in yourself? Or you're not too sure of who you are? You need to be empathetic. If you show love to other people, so will they show love to you. If you empathize with somebody, so will they empathize with you. It's a vice versa thing. It's give and take. What you give is what you take. If we understand it like that, then indeed we are going to do it well. We are going to work with people amicably without problems. If you do not have empathy, when people are in a difficult situation, it makes it so difficult for you to help them, to give them the helping hand. You need to be empathetic. Those entrepreneurs who are empathetic are able to relate to other businessmen very, very well. Who are you? Are you able to relate to others well? And are you able to care for others the way you care for yourself? If you love yourself, you will love other people. If you care for yourself, you will care for other people. This is what we are talking about this morning. Bring in your messages for the little that you have heard, and let us hear from you. Bring in your Facebook comments as well as your text messages, or call us in the studios on 0203 735 8820 or 0203 2860185. You can also text us on 0778 793 9958. If you are an empathetic person, if you show empathy towards other people, so would you gain the same. You get connected to your own personality, to your own self, and then get connected to other people. That is how it is. Whatever we are saying, we know that it's not everything is easy for other people to do. But the good thing is that psychology says, so there are people who are actually born with an innate of emotional intelligence. There are other people too who can learn. So if there are things in your life that you think you are not inclined to, or you don't have it in you, thanks to the world of technology, now we have Google, where whatever you want to learn, you just type it in and then you will get it. You will get so many people who are willing and able to help you to learn whatever you want to learn, and this is going to help you with your relationship with others, with your relationship with your family members, your relationship with your husband, with your wife, with your children, and among us all, your work colleague. It is so true and very important that we do that. If you have empathy towards other people, so will other people have empathy towards you. If you feel for other people, they will also feel for you. If you are able to identify what's in the other person. Last time when I was talking to this young author and we were all listening to her. Amazing personality. She's written two books, two storybooks and one coloring book. And what she told us is that her teacher identified what's inside there. For her, she thought that she was just an artist, she could draw stuff. But then a teacher made her realize that, hey, you can write as well. So that was the genesis of her writing. The motivation that she got from a teacher actually inspired her to start writing. So you can get motivated, you can get motivation from other people, and that might inspire something big from you. That brings me to my other point. We should be able to take feedback. Are you that person when someone give you, feedback and a little criticism in here and there, you feel upset? If you are, please stop, because it's not going to help you to grow. It is an opportunity for growth. Whatever we do, we should have to see it that whatever we do is an opportunity for us to grow, for us to move from one level to another, for us to move from class one to class two. That is what it's about. So please let us be mindful of what we do. Be accept feedback. Be acceptable to feedback. When someone gives you feedback, do not ignore it. Take it. Mm. And also to our next point, are you able to balance stuff? Balancing means you taking care of yourself, taking care of all the important needs. Do not seek for perfection before you start things, but then seek for progression. How would you progress? How can you do this and do it to the best of your ability? And you strike the balance. Keep a smart goal. Set goals that you will be able to follow. If you want to go to school, how many years do you want to go to school and then come back and do what you want to do? This is what we are motivating you about. We are still waiting for your calls and your messages to read. Have a listen to the song and we will be right back. This is actually an instrumental. Thank you. Good morning to you, Nana Yabua Esiama of Facebook. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning to you, Saraya Israel of Facebook. Good morning. Good morning to you, Nino Latte. Good morning. He says progressing, more visibility, more audience. Thank you so much. And Saraya Israel says, I think having a balanced view of yourself is very important. Also, being able to accept negative feedback, which shows you acknowledge others and their opinions. That is so true. Thank you so much, Saraya, for that comment. And she sends another one. She says, no, come on. Thank you so much, my Facebook family. That's how I call you, family. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And this one is from Elizabeth says, good morning. I am loving the show this morning. Thank you so much for letting me know that I need to identify who I am more. So thank you. Thank you so much for all those who have joined us on Facebook today. And thank you for being with us and staying with us. We really appreciate your time with us this morning. I need to get some more feedback and read it to you. So, the question that I have received is from, let me go to my messages quickly. Patricia. Patricia says that how do I talk to someone who hasn't been friendly to me? And also, there is another one relating to that question. This is from Nancy. Nancy said that, how do I get along with people that are rude to me? So you would take it like they don't have emotional intelligence. Isn't it? That's right. Because you have it. If you have emotional intelligence, please, you need to stay calm. Keep your calm. Be kind to them. Try to understand them. Try to understand who they are. Why are they behaving like that? Unfortunately, there are some people who have personal problems. There are some people who do not know how to do with their own personal issues. So they try to push it on other people. They might be having problems here and there. And instead of them to, keep their cool and relate to people accordingly, they will just bring you their frustration to you. So if you are able to identify that, you would then know how to deal with them. Please be patient and don't do anything that will escalate matters. Try to be kind with them, and you will see they will definitely come around. Yes, and behave well towards you. So thank you so much for those comments. Thank you so much, Mr. Ninoy Nate. Thank you so much for your comment this morning. She said, keep doing what you are doing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will take you to my LPM for this morning. That's our commercial for this morning. This is from RAF. Are you a problem solver or a good listener? Do you play in defense or take the lead? Are you a multitasker or a people person? Everyone has that one thing they were born to do. Find yours in a career in the Royal Air Force. Gain confidence, belief, and resilience as you achieve things you never thought were possible. Learn new skills, work with cutting edge technology, and travel the world. Form unique bonds with new lifelong friends who share your ambition. You are given the chance to pursue your personal passions as part of your career. In the RAF, there is no ordinary job. You have the space to be yourself and have plenty of time to see friends, family, and live your own life. There is no ordinary job in RAF. Find your first now by searching RAF recruitment. Are you looking forward to become a policeman? As a police officer, what makes you who you are will help you to make a difference. The objective is to increase consideration of a career in policing, increase agreement that somebody like you and me could be a police officer, drive people to take action as a result of seeing or hearing the campaign. You want to be a police officer? Then apply for yours now. There is a career there. Go for it and protect us. Go and protect us. You can do it. So we have some few minutes to go, and I would want to wrap up with these few words. If you are an emotionally intelligent person and you're looking forward to develop yourself, these are some of the things that you can do. You need to be able to expose yourself to a range of perspectives. When I say a range of perspective, you can you can have a lot of diverse opinions and encounters, and then you will choose from it. Don't really go back to like, I don't want to do it. Be open to feedback. Like Saraya said, when someone gives you negative feedback, he or she is giving you for you to improve. See the positive in it. um Criticisms are not necessarily all negative. They are there to shape your life. So if you are able to see this range of perspective in your life, then it is going to help you. Let us try and do that, as it is going to help us. Yes. We need to also try new things, overcome resistance to change, and be experimental to new activities. Experiment new things, and you will find your true north. What makes you you, and what makes you what you want to become, and enjoy life accordingly. That is what you need to do. Reflect on your emotions, reflect on the things that you have been doing. We have inaction reflections. As you are doing the thing, as you are working, think about things that you are doing right and things that you are not doing right. If you are able to do that, then indeed you will be able to change things as you go along. If you are a public speaker, you're speaking to people and you see that they are not accepting what you are talking about, you need to reflect as you are doing it and then give them what they need to get from you. Let them feel your presence. Let them feel what you are bringing to them and enjoy whatever you are doing. Whatever you do, when people come in to participate, to indulge and engage in your business, give them the respect that are due to them. It is a vice versa thing. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you. If you do not give them that respect, what do you think they will do? They will also not give you that respect. Most especially if you are an entrepreneur or you have your own business, you need to know that customer service is the key. If you do not treat your customers well, you will not be able to retain them. We should be able to retain our customers and retain them well. Retain them, because it is not easy to get customers. They are always right in the sense that when people say customers are always right, customers are always right in the sense that they have control over their own money. They have their money and they decide. You are a customer, isn't it? Yes, of course you are. And when you decide to go and buy a thing or two, you have the right to go to whatever shop you want to go to. So that makes you having the right that they are talking about. The customer has their own rights. Yes, indeed. You make your own decision where and who, which store, which department, which organization you want to spend your money. So if you go in there and then people are not being nice, or even the manager, the CEO is rude, you feel like you don't want to stay. But like I said, rude people sometimes have difficulties of one or two things going on in their lives. So as an emotionally intelligent person, try to understand them, try to be kind to them, and you see they might come around, they might tell you something, and you will be able to help them. Maybe you are in that position to help them. So go ahead and do what is right to help other people. Mrs. Elizabeth Adebemfa, thank you and good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. She says that I agree with lack of emotional intelligence, but you try to keep cool and do not go to their level. Absolutely. If you possess that, try to keep cool and do not go to their level. Absolutely, I agree with you. You are on point. Yes, 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 I do agree with you. And thank you very, very much for joining me this morning. I appreciate each and everybody who has joined me this morning. Next week, we are going to continue with what we brought you today and maybe more. There are so many things in store for you. We will have on the show a clinician who will talk to us about sleep. You heard right, sleep. How do you sleep? As part of you being an emotionally intelligent, as part of striking the balance, you need to strike the balance of sleep. You need to strike the balance of healthy eating, the balance of exercising. And this clinician is coming on the show live and colored to tell us more about sleep, its importance in our lives, and how we can live long with that. Yes. So I believe on that day, you will not go anywhere. You will stay with us and also have a listen. That's where time will allow us. I will come again next week. Until then, you know I love you. So you too love me and don't leave me as always. Woohoo! Come on!